Okay, if you want, move right over. Move right over here. Slide right in there. Don't be shy.
Okay.
Does this feel like a carbon copy of last year in terms of not being ranked and then being ranked a few games in and really meshing quicker than maybe other people anticipated?
No, it does not feel like last year. And the only reason I say that is last year's team at this point was further along than this year's team is. And so we're not at that point right now, just relative to last year.
I apologize in advance. This is going to be the only game I can't root for you guys, being a Tennessee alum. What worries you about these Volunteers?
A lot. They have a veteran team. They have Stokes that's playing at a high level right now. Trey, the point guard, is very, very good. They have experience all over the court. And so, obviously that's the nature of this SEC Big East Challenge. You're playing a very good team that's used to playing against good teams, that's used to playing in difficult venues. And so just their overall experience and understanding is what worries me.
Are you more worried about the fact that he can't root for you?
Actually, Mex had prepped me on that 3 or 4 times. So
as every good SID does.
That's right.
I was going to say,
You take precedent over him for this game.
Much more important.
well, I'm out there every day. Anyway, you guys have 4 guys who average in double figures. When you're getting that kind of balance throughout, what's that say about this team and how good it can be?
I'm not sure. I think we've always had, we spread the scoring around. I said going into the season I wasn't necessarily worried about, we lost a lot with Jason, Henry, and Hollis. But I thought we had guys that were ready to step up. It's probably every other part of the game where we have to be significantly better. We haven't been rebounding particularly well. We haven't been defending anywhere near the level where we have to if we're going to have success. Opposing teams are getting too many easy open shots, and so we have to address that. But the guys, now you say that, and then you have to take a step back and realize that we are still young. We're growing. They're learning. Even with the guys, the sophomore class in particular, that played significant minutes last year, they're being asked to have totally different roles this year and do different things this year relative to last year. So we're a work in progress.
Did you expect this group to mesh so well so quickly?
Didn't you already answer that?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Yeah. I think coming into this season, you were kind of, everybody seemed a little bit unsure of what this group was going to be able to do early on, but I guess you guys have had to face a bunch of top-ranked teams in the beginning. How much has that helped?
Well, I think that this group had a sense of who we are and who we can be. In terms of your original question, in terms of us meshing, this is a group that likes each other. And when I say that, I mean, they play hard for each other. They understand the sacrifice that's necessary, individual sacrifice is necessary to have a good team. And so we have those concepts, and so now we just need experience.
Mikael is the leading scorer, and he's the first one to say, hey, it's only 5 games. But it's amazing to watch his role grow from freshman to sophomore to now. What type of leadership role? I'm assuming he's one of the main leaders on the team right now.
Yeah, I think we've done a pretty good job down through the years of when is your time to step up, being ready to step up and step in. I think a lot of times in the society that we live in today, as it relates to collegiate basketball, you forget that there is a progression where from freshman to sophomore year, you grow up a little bit, sophomore to junior year, you grow up a little bit, junior, senior, you grow up a little bit. I think so many kids are wanting, and fans are expecting instant gratification. And so Mikael has steadily progressed from freshman to sophomore year and now sophomore to junior year. And so he's doing what he should be doing.
I'm assuming there's not many things you and your father disagree on, but one of them seems to be these scheduling practices for early in the season. Why do you schedule so many tough games?
I think it has made sense for our groups. And now the older I get, the more I realize he might have known what he's talking about as you get ready. As I said, we have a young group that's still figuring it out. And so I don't know, it's difficult. It's difficult to get up for these games, but hopefully down the line it'll help us off as we head towards conference play.
This is a big team tomorrow. What impresses you the most, or maybe what concerns you the most?
Come on, answer.
I said this is a big team tomorrow night. I mean, what impresses you about them, and maybe what concerns you most about them?
They're good. They're good in their experience. I mean, they are very good, I think, at every position. It's not like you can look and say, hey, if we stop this person, we should be okay. If we stop these 2 people, They have many different people that can hurt you. And they're a very good defensive team. And looking at them, people don't get easy shots against them. They make you work. They take away a lot of different, your first, your second, your third, your fourth option. And so their defensive presence is something that's probably stood out.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks,
They're-
Coach.
They're not very good listeners, Coach. I apologize for that.